I will never give up. By Frank McCarthy. As far back as I can remember, life never asked me if I was ready. It never slowed down, it never softened its blows. It came hard, it came early, and it came without mercy. I was raised in poverty, in an environment where survival was not a philosophy, it was a requirement. Every day taught lessons most people never have to learn. I learned what it meant to fight, not because I wanted to, but because sometimes fighting was the only language the world spoke. I watched my family suffer. I lost my mother when I was 11. The woman who gave me life taken from my world, leaving behind a silence that never fully goes away. My older brother was stabbed and nearly died. My younger brother was struck by a car. Pain didn't visit my family once. It moved in and made itself at home. My father gave us up to the foster care system. Our family was broken apart. There was no way to find each other. At 15 years old, I was lost in survival mode, stuck in limbo, 'cause someone my age wasn't what families were looking for. I was moved from home to home until my oldest brother found me and took me in. And then it came for me. I fell 50 feet. 50 feet between who I was and who I would become. In that moment, everything changed. My body was broken. I was paralyzed from the waist down. The doctors spoke in probabilities. They spoke in limitations. They spoke in words that tried to define the rest of my life before I had the chance to live it. They did not understand one thing. They did not understand me. Because paralysis can affect the body, but only surrender can affect the soul. I endured pain that never asked permission, pain that stayed pain that became part of the air I breathed. I endured homelessness, uncertainty, and nights when tomorrow did not promise relief, only more struggle. There were moments when the darkness whispered, moments when the will faded, moments when I was no longer living, only existing, waiting not for life, but for the end of pain. But even there, at the lowest point a human being can reach, something inside me refused to die. Not hope, not strength, something deeper than both. Defiance. Because I realized something that changed everything. If it wasn't for my oldest brother, my second to none brothers, and my late brother Alan, my will would not have stayed strong. They taught me to fight for myself, and if it weren't for them, I wouldn't be walking today. Life can take your comfort. Life can take your stability. Life can take your mobility. Life can take your certainty. But life cannot take your will unless you surrender it. And I never did. Kung Fu became my passion, the driving force behind my determination to walk again. My teacher took me under his wing and pushed me to evolve further than I thought possible. I have lost many brothers to violence. Their absence weighs on me, their memories stay with me. I learned that being strong does not mean you never break. It means you refuse to stay broken. It means you rebuild yourself piece by piece, even when your hands are shaking, even when no one is watching, even when the world has already decided what you are supposed to become. I am not defined by the fall. I am defined by the rise. I am not defined by paralysis. I am defined by perseverance. I am not defined by loss, I am defined by survival. Every scar I carry is proof that I endured. Every breath I take is proof that I am still here. Every step forward, no matter how small, is an act of rebellion against the forces that tried to erase me. I do not know when my last day will come. None of us do. But until that day arrives, I will stand in whatever way I can. I will fight in whatever way I can. I will live in whatever way I can. Because giving up is the only true defeat. And I will never accept defeat. I will fight until I cannot fight anymore. I will rise until I cannot rise anymore. will live until my final breath leaves my body. And when that day comes, I will meet it as a man who never surrendered.